we will jump into this episode of Gaithersburg Mysteries with a little bit of a prologue. Um, Nicholas, all the characters got a little prologue, and this is yours.
Ooh.
It's nighttime, and you see Nick sit up in his bed. Suddenly, the soft chirping of crickets in the late evening goes silent. As he opens his eyes, they are white and pupilless. Nick slides out of bed. His feet hover an inch off the floor as he leaves his bedroom, walking on the air. His hovering form stands at his brother's room. He's murmuring phrases that cannot be heard. Scott wakes up with a start. He looks over at Nick and says, "Nick, you scared me. You need a Sudafed? Go to Mom." Nick turns and hovers away. And then you hear Scott murmur, "So creepy." Back in his room, Nick
Brain.
finds Nick finds his cat Sammy curled at the foot of his bed. He drops to the floor. Tears flood his eyes as he comes to consciousness. Nick cries in silence as he nestles his face in the cat's dark fur. That's your prologue.
Is the cat dead?
Cat is alive.
Okay.
To recap, an after-hours curfew blankets the yuppie town of Gaithersburg. With the adults oblivious to the true nature of the threat, they sleep comfortably knowing their kids are safe from the threats of the night. But our hunters continue to uncover clues. They visit the local library to talk about next steps. After meeting the sultry Miss Pendragon, they discover a hidden cache of ancient tomes in the basement. Among many self-help medieval texts, Mateo stumbles upon a book with a remedy for lycanthropy. The recipe calls for a substantial amount of silver and wolfsbane. All of the components are found at Master Rank's tea shop. G-Spot arranges a deal. He will hand over the components for $40 or 311 in Offspring CDs. The hunters enlist the help of their rogue friend, Jamie Borelli, to steal the CDs from boarders. After nearly botching the attempt, our hunters secure the CDs and successfully exchange them for the components. The race to Matt's house to cast a spell. Matt's sister is being transferred to the pediatric wing of Shady Grove Hospital. We begin this episode on a rainy Wednesday, 3 days before the big high school get together, the big party, after hours party. It's day, you wake up. Actually, correction, you guys get off the school bus Wednesday afternoon, rainy. You have the components to make the spell, but Alyssa has been transferred to the pediatric ward in Shady Grove Hospital, and you know how to break the lycanthropy that's infected her. You have the 3 pounds of silver and the wolfsbane. Who has the components at this point?
I don't even remember getting these components. I think I missed a week.
I think you missed it. Yeah.
I couldn't remember if I put it in my backpack or if one of the other guys. Not sure. I'm trying to
Not me.
remember.
Yeah, I don't think I have.
We can say I have it.
That's fine.
You have it. So this cure for lycanthropy, is this work on one person, or do we need to work this on the leader of the werewolves? Maybe this is a question for Mateo, having the tome.
Right. So you just refreshing your memory. Reading through the components and the spell needed. It's for one individual infected with lycanthropy, and you
Right.
know that you have to administer the spell before full moon, which Kenny has told you it will be in 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Tick tock.
Tick.
Let's do some busting in.
Yeah.
We still
a
haven't
Ghostbuster.
found. we still haven't found who is the identity of the master werewolf, correct?
That is correct.
Damn it.
I'm
sorry.
As you guys get off the school bus, real quick. As you get off the school bus, you see Nick. You guys haven't seen Nick in a while,
Mm-hmm.
so that will color your interactions with him.
So what the hell is my relationship? It's Matt.
Hey, what you guys been up to?
Hey, where were you?
You look so pale.
Yeah, you look weird. Doesn't he look weird, guys?
No, I'm normal. I'm fine. Did
No,
anything
you're
happen to me?
weird.
Did I miss something? Oh yeah, I'm weird. I'm spooky. Yes.
I'm suspicious of you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, is that your character trait?
That's my relationship with you.
Oh shit.
But because of
Well
your
done.
unnatural powers.
Oh
No,
yeah.
we're
Oh yeah.
Nick
What
and
are my
I
powers?
we're occult comrades.
Yes. Oh yeah, I can hex people. Premonition.
How have
Oh yeah,
the
didn't I
winds
have a
of the ether
premonition?
been treating you?
Yes, my fellow magician. Can we get like a rough, like, so that we have what ingredients we need? We have all the ingredients. We just need to find the original werewolf.
I think so. I think that's where we
No.
are.
The way it works is you have to do the incantation around or near Alyssa.
Oh, that's
Oh, and
okay.
We gotta bust
she's in a
We gotta
hospital,
go.
right?
Yes.
gotta go.
Pediatric one. Yeah.
So wait, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did we have the materials?
You have the
We
materials.
do.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go. We're gonna go do this for
Need
Alyssa.
black hats.
I
Hoods.
mean, we should wait till nighttime, shouldn't we?
And remember, there's a curfew.
Oh, wait, Scott, I forgot. Is the party tonight?
Party is in 3 days.
Okay.
Full moon is in 3 days.
Let's
So-
go.
So,
Let's.
So the party's on Saturday night. It's Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah.
Did anybody's
should-
family have leftover takeout in their refrigerator? Because we should probably hang out at whoever's house that is.
Sure, my house.
All right, we're gonna go to Scott's house or Nick's house.
All right.
What kind of leftovers? Because I'm very picky.
It's all just like it's all Chinese food.
Oh, all right. Well, everybody loves that.
As you
good.
guys are walking peacefully, the three of you, to Nick's house, a set of twins, large teenagers. You know them as the O'Doyle twins.
Okay.
One's on a bike, and the other one is running next to him, and they're breathing very heavily. And they run over, and they grab Matt's backpack, rip it off
What?
him, and push him over. And they say, "O'Doyle rules, loser!"
That was cruel.
I take out my revolver.
Okay, they stop, and they look at you like, they freeze, and they go, "That's not real, man. We're just playing." And they drop your thing, and you see like a spreading urine just like at their crotch.
Yes.
Do you say anything, Matt? Or you just point the gun at them?
just
Matt, just do it. We can't leave a freaking witness there. Just-
Shoot him in the fucking face! Shoot him in the fucking face!
I think I have one silver bullet in this revolver and I can't waste it.
The twins
No.
see each other, and they go, "He's only got one bullet, dude." We
No,
can
no, I didn't say that out
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go for it.
Oh, yeah, I love that they would still take the chance.
You guys
Well,
are, you guys are a bunch of freaks. And they run off. Well, one's running
Nice.
next to one's riding a bike, and the other one's running next to the bike.
I call
Nice
after
work,
him.
Bill.
You,
What a
you,
weird
you
situation.
peed yourself. You peed. I saw it.
All right, and as you lower the revolver and put it away, there's a neighbor in your neighborhood who saw everything, and he's got these
Oh
paranoid.
shit!
Mm.
We gotta go.
He
Let's run.
sees you look at him, and he like panics, and he like turns to go back inside, but he forgets like which way, if the door's a push or a pull, and he finally gets in.
We better get
Good.
out of here,
Good.
guys.
You don't have to shoot
Yeah,
him.
we gotta run.
We better get the hell out of
We're
here.
gonna have to kill so many people.
All right,
All right, to Nick's house.
to Nick's
I go
house.
knock on the guy's door and see what he's up to. No, I'm just kidding. Let's get out of here.
All right. Yeah, y'all open up Nick's refrigerator. It is filled with frozen swan snacks and dinners.
Yes.
Absolutely packed.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely
French bread
packed.
pizza. So many.
Yep. Mom's overbearing.
Yep.
I'm in my room, but my door is closed. And Cassie's she's in her room doing her homework or whatever. I don't know, whatever. But
Loser.
yeah, and Dad's at work. So what do you guys do while you're at Nick's house? Anything interesting? I mean, like,
Oh,
what,
microwave a couple of little Schwann's pizzas. I can tell you that right now.
Scheme
Hell
a
yeah.
plan.
Does Nick
Yeah, I mean, we
have?
got a scheme.
Does he have internet?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
good
100%
internet?
has
Yes.
internet.
Oh, he does. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Modem.
Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah. On a Dell.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm probably doing
Yeah.
research as usual, also sneaking in EverQuest. What I would play during this era?
This would
Trying to
probably
think,
be
maybe
Internet
EverQuest.
Explorer, no?
Probably
Steve's.
Red Alert.
Oh yeah, maybe doing some
Playing Red Alert.
And some
And
Warcraft.
yeah, exactly.
And
So
what
I
else
can
is
do
going on? Yeah, go ahead, Nick. Sorry.
premonitions. Oh no! At the start of each mystery, I can do that. I think I
You
already
already
did
did
that.
that. Yeah.
I might forget the premonition. So fuck. Yeah, I guess we'll need to. I guess we'll gather around the computer like Stranger Things style and research the hospital and see if we can get schematics.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
we'll need to get in.
That's absolutely. So you can do a move then for that. That would be. Okay. I'm gonna say it is. Read a bad situation. So who wants to roll for this? And you remember, you can also do the move of help someone out.
I have -1 in my sharp. So
I've got +2.
I'm -1. Yeah.
I could try to go for it.
Wait, what is it? Is it charm?
Sharp.
it's sharp.
Sharp.
Yeah.
Sharp. I have a +1 sharp.
I
So
have
Kenny's got
+2.
a
But
plus
Kenny.
2.
All right, go for
Well,
it.
it's a
And Kenny,
And I will help.
do you have any custom moves that would help you do this?
to read a bad situation. No,
Okay.
I would say.
Go ahead and roll
So D12.
2d6, add plus
Oh,
sharp.
2d6, that's right. 2d6 plus 2. And rolling. I have slow internet over here. Says it's rolling
Oh,
the
sea
dice.
turtles.
Ooh, 11. There we go.
Ooh, 11.
5 and a
Okay.
4.
On a 10 plus, it's basically a complete success. So you get to hold 3, which means you can ask me 3 questions. The questions are:
Ooh.
what's the best way in? What's my best way out? Are there any dangers we haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What's most valuable to me? And what's the best way to protect the victims? So those are of those questions, you can ask me 3.
Just gonna try to write those down.
In and out.
Can I ask the other guys for advice on the question?
Yeah,
Definitely
In and out.
the
Okay.
best way in,
I-
for sure.
So I think best way in, best way in, best way out, protect the victim was the last one.
Are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
That's a good
Danger,
one.
not
What's the
Yeah.
known.
biggest threat? And
Biggest
what's most
threat.
valuable to me?
So I think. So guys, what do you think? Let's hear your thoughts.
I think the
Best
way in, definitely.
best way in, yeah.
Okay.
All right, the best way in
And,
is
and
to go to the pediatric ward with like parents and get signed in and try to meet with her during visitor hours. That's the best
Mm-hmm.
way to do it.
Okay. All right. Best way. I'm going through it, Scott. I'm not actually declaring it.
Yeah,
Best
yeah,
way
go for
out.
it.
I don't think is worth using one of ours.
Okay.
Um, Danger's not noticed. What do you guys think?
I think that's a good one because I think we can assume there's guards and doctors and people there who
yeah.
might. Yeah.
Yeah.
Normal
So
stuff.
it's a wild card one, which I think is kind of interesting
But
because
but
so many
what's
unknowns.
what's the goal here? Are we gonna try to smuggle her out of the hospital? Because maybe best way out might be worth it in that sense.
Mm. Mm,
I mean, I thought we were just gonna go in and do it there.
Cure her.
We
Yeah.
could.
The idea is to cure her. We don't have to take her out.
The problem is if we just gotta cure her, like someone will probably try to stop us, right? There's gonna be like nurses there for people who don't
While we're doing
Kill
it,
know our
everyone.
Mm.
alternative medicine, guys. Our
we
holistic
do it secret.
approach to curing werewolfism.
I argue that the hospital's giving alternative medicine and that this is the real medicine.
I agree.
Big, what do you guys think about just going down the other ones quickly? Biggest threat is one of the other choices to ask him about. And then what's the best way to protect the victim?
I don't really care
What's
about the
the
victim, to be honest.
But the
We're
one
supposed to.
thing, well, yeah, I was gonna say she's probably told us as much as she's going to. I remember we talked about it first, and her recollection was kind of vague.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe from this experience, I don't know. I don't think werewolfism has a thing where you get like a linked history, with the other werewolves, right? I don't think werewolfism works like that. It's not like certain aliens and other works.
You wish.
I think I think I think what are we missing is a good one
Uh-huh.
The
for
danger's not
for a second
noticed.
one because maybe that'll inform the third question.
Yeah, okay, let's go with that one, Scott. What dangers?
Sure.
Oh,
Just
not
to go back a little bit. So best way in. So you rolled really well, Kenny. You
hmm
actually know what room Alyssa's staying in, and
Okay.
you pulled up a sort of a general schematic of the actual pediatric ward. So she's staying in a window accessible room on a second floor in the
Nice.
west side of the pediatric ward. So you've kind of pinpointed her.
Ooh.
So you
Great.
know exactly where she is. Room 206.
Great.
Now, are there any dangers we haven't noticed? Emphatically, there are definitely dangers that you haven't noticed. Um, just looking at from what you have learned in your from your prologue, right? You know that there's stuff going on at the hospital. You just don't know what it is, and it's all negative. It's a
Mhm.
couple lost their baby. Um,
God.
yeah,
That's
it's
right.
there's
My
been a
neighbor.
lot
Yeah.
of resources being sucked up by the hospital. Internet traffic's been going in and out of there for some reason, and you know it's a hospital, but people have kind of taken notice of stuff like that. So you know there's definitely
I
dangers
mean,
that you
maybe we
haven't.
should find a baby first. Help them find it.
I don't think they lost it that way, Nick. I think
Wait, what do you mean, Matt? What do you mean?
well, I think it's lost in heaven.
Oh,
Versus
okay, that's fine then.
So I guess the other two choices are what is the biggest threat and what is the best way to protect the victim? Those are my two other choices.
Wait,
Knowing that. And
he didn't answer what do we not know?
oh, he kind of mentions it, right, Scott? Like
Yeah,
we
you
know
asked,
that
are
the
there any
hospital.
dangers we haven't noticed?
Yeah,
The answer is yes.
yeah,
And
yeah.
like
Because
I said,
yes,
there's
yeah,
other stuff going on at the hospital, just based on
yeah.
your previous research.
Oh, okay.
We're dealing with the occult and middle mismanagement, guys.
There's
Two
probably
scariest
people
things in
inside
our
there
culture.
working that they don't know what's going on. Sneaking around, protecting her, right? Kind of
Yeah.
I mean,
from
there's
us.
Right.
there is hospital staff and security and stuff like that.
That's not what I
Definitely.
mean, though.
Uh,
I mean,
for the last one, then I'm just gonna say,
Oh, you mean like occult things?
yeah, someone on the
yeah,
inside.
it could be something like
Hmm.
that. What is the biggest threat? Scott, help me my last one. I'll go with that one. Or is that one? That's one of the questions, right?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Let's go with
Okay.
that.
So, as I said, Kenny, you've been connecting the dots in your house. The biggest threat is whatever is sucking up all the resources in the hospital. That's the biggest
Interesting.
threat as far as you can glean. Um, it's an unusual amount of resources that it would normally fly under the radar, but because of the amount of power and the amount of internet traffic that's been going in and out of there,
It's a
somewhere
land
in the
party. It's
complex,
a land party.
I know. Red alert.
it's yeah, uh, it's it's something nefarious is going on at that hospital.
Okay, that awesome. Super helpful.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll get some Molotov cocktails and burn that fucker to the ground.
Yeah.
The
Fuck everyone inside.
the
They
hospital
lost.
is a very large complex. If you go to the Roll 20 map,
Well,
where
it's okay
this
because Mateo used to work at like a liquor truck delivery thing, didn't you, Mateo?
I worked at
Remember?
a beer store.
Yeah, so we can get a
Oh
bunch of
yeah,
behind
next to
liquor
Giant.
and set the whole
That's
thing
right.
on fire.
All right,
All right.
so Shady Grove is pinned on the map in Roll 20. It's a very large complex. It's not. It's like a. Each discipline, each hospital discipline has its own building. So there's like oncology, there's pediatric, um, there's every single specialty has its own building, and so you know exactly
So
where the pediatric ward is.
okay, it's accessible through a window on the first floor. You said
Second floor,
second floor.
right?
Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, we could go there. We could tell my parents that we all wanted to go visit her and give her a
Hmm.
get well card,
Yeah,
and that would be
under
the
that
easy
guise.
way in.
Right.
And to sing her a very specific song that sounds like a ritual, but it's just a song.
And did we say it has to be nighttime?
No,
No.
For the
Okay.
for the spell? No.
the visiting hours end at 8 p.m. though.
Okay.
But if
So
we're with my folks, we
yeah.
should be okay, right? I mean,
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
and
that's safest.
what does the ritual entail? Like, what do we have to do?
You have to hold hands,
Hmm?
present the
Mhm.
Mount.
components.
Okay.
Yep. You each have to roll to do magic. You have to do a group check, and you have
Mhm.
to say an incantation.
easy,
Yeah.
easy.
I assume hospitals, since they get all kinds of people, that's not like an uncommon thing. Whether you see like prayer or some sort of
Yeah.
healing
So
thing.
there
So
will be some
we're gonna have
Yeah.
awkwardness if Matt's parents are in the room.
I'm gonna have to try to convince them to just wait for us in the waiting room.
or
Yeah.
can they just get us in and they could do their visit and then we could stay longer, right? They don't need to like chaperone us the whole time. It's not like we're
Yeah,
There you
going
they
go.
can.
to,
Yeah, I mean, they
I
could
don't know,
just.
mid last summer or something,
Get
something
out.
really scary.
Kick him out.
Yeah. God, get out, Mom. I want to have private time with my unconscious friend.
Should we? Well, I mean, what are you said the visiting hours are over at 8 p.m. So
Correct.
we might have time to do it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What day of the week is it today, Scott? Does that matter?
Wednesday afternoon.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think we should do it. Let's just go
Do
do
it.
it.
Let's go.
Okay. So how does
We
this
should
work?
take the components.
So we'll go to my house, and yeah, if
Or
my
we make a little
folks.
package out of it, and then it'll be ready to go.
Pre-party and wrap
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah. Should we wrap it? Should we
Yeah,
wrap
that's a
Yeah.
great
the,
idea.
the gold and the
Yeah,
wolfsbane?
Yeah.
we should definitely go with the pretense of like we got her a gift.
And
Yes.
that's
Yeah,
the
a
gift. Is
real
that
gift,
they
like
don't
a
have to
real
know what
gift,
it
and
is.
then yeah,
That'll be it.
Yeah, because it was already in a
We should-
box. It was in like a silver box. Right. Perfect.
All right, and guys, I have an idea. Let's tell Matt. We'll tell your parents that I'm doing a special Colombian dance.
No,
that
Japanese.
might scare
No,
that might
Japanese.
scare his
They'd be
parents.
way more confused with
Mateo. We
Japanese.
shouldn't do
All right,
that.
that's fine. We'll do. Nick is gonna be doing a Japanese dance then.
No, yeah, I'm gonna be like dressed like all in a kimono, like the most Asian,
It's also
like the
a
most
better.
like uncomfortably Asian, and like I want to do like an ancient ritual to help
Can
my friend
anybody
heal.
throat sing
God,
here?
there's no way my white folks will refuse that. They'll be like, "Oh, yeah, no, of course."
Yeah. Oh yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
How exotic! Right? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I think we have a plan here.
All right. So you
Yeah.
guys wrap the
Yeah.
present at Nick's house. You guys wrap the presents at Nick's
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the most Asian paper, like swans all over that shit.
We didn't have any of that shit, man. We had all Christmas stuff. Literally, you would find Christmas wrapping paper in our house. Like that's what we would do.
Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. It'd be like Santa Claus and candy canes. All right. So you wrap the present. You walk to Matt's house, correct?
Yeah.
All right. As you're walking to Matt's house, you hear a siren.
Oh my God.
And a cop pulls up, and he's got the aviators on, and he goes, he's got a mustache, short brown hair. He goes, "Hey, boys! Hey, what are you guys up to? What's going on?
Salutations!
Hey, listen, you guys,
No.
why don't I see what's in your why don't I see what's in your pockets? Why don't you empty your pockets right now?"
For
Are
what?
Are you currently in hot pursuit right now?
I don't know. Maybe because some jerk-off kid that looked exactly like you was flashing a gun at another kid?
What are you talking about?
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I don't think anyone has ever seen a gun
A
here.
gun?
Like,
Yeah.
what is even like?
What's a
kid
gun
with a
Gaithersburg?
gun in
You
Gaithersburg?
like?
It was insane. I know, right? All right.
The only
Yeah, I
only
mean,
gun
we're
the
on
only
your
gun
side.
is between my legs. Know what I'm saying, officer?
Oh yeah, and he gives you a high five. All right. Sometimes it works, but usually it doesn't. But listen, just be careful out there. So I heard some kid was waving a gun. I think that's bullshit because whatever. But all right, you guys keep clean, stay off the dope, stay in school.
Peace.
You have a good one, officer.
And he drives off. His name tag said Officer Dewey.
Okay.
All right, you go to Matt's house, all of you. Matt, your mom's home, I guess. Would your mom be home?
Yeah, both of my parents would probably be home.
Okay.
My
All right.
mom. Yeah, no, my mom's way cooler. Yeah, let's
Okay.
stick with my mom here.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
She's like, snacks. Yes. Mateo, help yourself. Second shelf on the refrigerator.
Mom, we wanted to go visit Alyssa. We have a
Mom looks
gift.
really stressed out, by the way, like super stressed out. She's like, that is so sweet. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We should definitely go see her.
Yeah, the guys all chipped in and Nick's gonna do a dance.
Oh, really? Whoa, what happened? Holy shit. Whoa.
You're waiting for that. Yeah.
Whoa, my Discord just went out. Holy crap.
Uh,
All right, sorry about that. That would, you should know, Matt, that she's gone into a coma, so she might not see it and be awake for it, but I'm sure she would appreciate Nick's stance in your present.
I think it would raise her spirits. And then I pull out a fan and I wave it.
That's too kind of you. Yes, let me get my things and then we'll go. All right, so you guys pile into. Wait, can you all fit into the car? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I don't know what kind of car your mom drove, but you guys are packed, okay? And Mateo
We
is
get in.
legally splayed out in the trunk area, whatever. All right. So you guys get to the hospital. She signs you guys in. You guys, okay? So you guys are in the waiting room. You're all signed in, about to go up. Like, what's going on?
Yeah. So I want to figure out how we can get in there, but Mom stays out here. Are there any particular rules to visitation? Maybe a limit to people? Or...
No, you all can go
No.
up there. It's fine.
Okay.
Is there a kids only time?
Could we just ask her for some
Yeah,
time, or
we-
like,
we-
you know,
Adult Swim.
under the
Yeah, we
pretense
could-
that she's just dropping us off?
We could ask her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe if she just hears our voices and not an adult's, we'd be very cute about it.
There you go.
Just little guys.
Those
Okay.
widow fellows.
Oh, okay. Is that what you say to her?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna say that to her, but
No, say if we just have a time, if we could have time alone with her to say our goodbyes or something. I don't know, something really sad.
Oh my God. Okay, that makes her eyes start watering. I want you to manipulate someone, so I want you to roll 2d6 plus charm.
Ooh, do I even have charm? Let me look real quick. Oh, I have +2 charm. Suck it. Let's see. Where is 2d6? All right.
oh man, on a 12 plus, my mom could become our ally for the rest of the mystery. Oh my god.
God.
That would be helpful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, is it just plus charm?
Yeah.
Having an adult would be super helpful.
I did that wrong. How do I roll it again? Oh, roll.
Slash roll space.
Mateo, you look so
Yeah.
tired.
I'm sorry. I'm still
It's
adjusting.
okay. I know.
Yeah.
I understand. Totally understand.
Oh,
Yeah, you
good
can
roll
have it.
though.
That is
Holy
good.
Holy.
Nice.
What do you get?
11.
11.
11.
Oh, okay. On 11, they'll do it for the reason you gave them. So she goes, "Oh,
Yay.
that is so sweet. I'll just wait outside." All right. So you guys
Oh, sweet.
walk in there. She's in a
Nick,
room.
after you go, you give her a big, deep bow.
Yeah, big bow. And I had bells hanging off of me for some reason. There's sleigh bells that I stole from our Christmas bucket.
She taps Matt on the shoulder, and she's like, "He's Tibetan, I think. Is that right?"
Yeah, something like that.
It's anything would help in this scenario, I think. So you go in, and she's laying in a bed. In a single lights her bed. She is, guys, just like a sweaty brow, and she's out. She's in a coma.
Okay. Is there anyone else in the room, or is it just us and her?
It's just you guys and her right now.
Okay. Should we
Let's
lock
do
the
this
door?
shit.
Should we lock
Let's
the
get
door?
busy.
Let's
we,
lock the door.
Put a
very
chair
quietly,
under the.
quietly lock the door.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, quietly.
That you're gonna have to roll for the lock.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like a bet. Can we just leave the door closed, right? I
Okay.
don't think we
Okay.
should
I
lock the door,
want you
guys.
to. Who's gonna lock it? Who's gonna lock it first of all? This is
I'll
gonna
do
be
it.
Mateo suggested.
this is gonna be an
I'll-
act under pressure. So
Act
roll
under
2d6
pressure.
plus
Ooh.
cool.
I got a plus
cool.
1 cool.
Yeah, I'm a -1. Cool. So.
-1.
All right, Dave, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I think I'm negative.
It's a 2d6.
2d6 plus cool.
Let's see if I can do this to advanced roller. Roll 2d6 plus 1. 5.
Okay, so that's a fail. So Dave, you go to lock it, and Matt's mom hears the click, and she immediately knocks on it. She goes, "Is everything okay in there?"
I'm
Yeah,
like, I'm just really sensitive.
Okay,
He
but
doesn't
The
want.
door-
He doesn't want a nurse to walk in while he's doing the dance, Mrs. Matt.
That's okay. That's
Mrs.
okay.
Matt.
And she jiggles the door. She goes, for some reason it's locked. Can you please unlock it, please?"
Okay, we unlock it.
All right. And she goes, we're just gonna keep this propped open, okay, boys? And so
Okay,
she opens it just a little bit.
Can you make sure the nurses don't come in here though while he's doing the dance? Because he might just start crying. He's really sensitive about it.
I'm just near tears. I'm like inches away.
I understand. I'll be right outside if you need anything.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, we gotta do this. We
I
gotta do it
start
like this.
putting out. I start putting out bowls
So
for some
Dave,
reason.
because
Where'd you get the balls?
you failed, you get to do what's called mark experience. So just remind me that you do that when you fail. Every time you fail, roll you mark experience, and as you gain experience, you get to level up. So mark 1
Got it.
experience.
Hey, is our harms reset? Are we like? Because
Yeah, because I don't remember where the hell were you guys were.
Okay, all right.
Oh, I already did mark 1 experience from another time, so
Great, you have 2 experience, my man.
watch out.
Okay, so let's bring the box over to her. Mateo, I think we need your tome.
All right, I'll get the tome out.
All right, and I posted the incantation.
Oh.
So you guys lay the box at the foot of her bed, and you say the incantation all together.
All right,
Mecca lucka high,
Yeah.
mecca hiney ho.
And ready?
and go.
Of
Through
the
the
new day's mist
run.
run.
out of the new
From
day's
the new
mist,
days,
Messiah
Messiah
come.
come.
Terrible.
I hunt,
I
therefore
hunt,
I
therefore
am.
I am.
Harvest the
Harvest
land,
the
taking
lamb,
of the
taking of
fallen
lamb.
Dave, say
Right.
the
Bright
incantation.
is
Is
the
I'm looking
moon,
for it.
high
in
in
starlight,
starlight,
Chilling
chilling
in
the
chilling
air,
the air,
Air.
cold as
as
cold as
steel
steel
tonight.
tonight.
So long.
we shift
Shift
We
Shift
all a
all the
while.
while.
Fear
in
in
your
your
We're not
heart
together. We should just let her
is
die.
later
later
than
than you
you
realize.
realize. Shape
Shape
shift
shift,
Yeah.
nose
nose
to
to
the
the
wind,
wind. Shape shift, feeling
feeling
my
my
wind.
wind.
Move
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 swift,
swift.
all
All
senses
senses
clean.
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 Skift
Gift
Shift.
back
back
the
Back
the
meaning
to
meaning
the
of
meaning
life.
of life.
of
Of
wolf
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 and
and
man.
man.
and
Man.
man.
Okay.
That was
Amen.
beautiful. That was
Man.
so
Are those
beautiful.
song lyrics?
Okay. So the package at her feet bursts into flames.
Oh
Oh
god.
shit.
Yeah!
All right. And I want everybody to roll for magic, which is 2d6 plus cool. No, plus
Weird.
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 Oh
Weird.
god.
And
All right.
2d6.
Everything's fine, Mrs. Matt. Everything's fine.
I got an 8.
Ooh, I got 11,
okay.
I got a 9.
right?
I got a 9.
Hold on. 13.
Wow.
Ooh,
Nice. Wow.
that is a total group success. Good job, gentlemen.
Thank
Good
God we're all
job.
weirdos. Thank God.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah. Everyone has like +2.
At first, there is silence. The world stands still as you wait. The package bursts into a flame. It is a sudden combustion that burns brightly, flames licking high into the air towards the ceiling. It's as if a small bonfire ignited suddenly. The silver, as the package curls away, the silver glows red, hot, with trails of steam rising with its superheated surface. Alyssa opens her eyes suddenly, and they're yellow. They snap open. She sits up, surveying you all. The structure of her face has changed suddenly. It's a little longer in the nose and a bit more narrow, and she growls. In a quick motion, she jumps to her feet. Alyssa crouches like an animal, ready to uncoil and attack. She bares her teeth. Her dark lips draw back, bearing prominent fangs. Alyssa's small form heaves in rage as she snaps at you. She lashes at you. She is strong as hell despite her stature, and her nails have grown large and sharp. You watch as a wolfbane smoke circles the room. It swirls about Alyssa, quickly engulfing her in a hazy mist. She sneezes as it penetrates her nostrils. She drops to her knees with her head in her hands, wrestling with the pain. Alyssa throws back her head in a last gasp and howls mightily. The sound resonates from her mournful cry, reverberates the room.
Bitch, be.
The fire dies to ash, and Alyssa curls to the bed in the fetal position and falls asleep. And Matt's mom swings open the door.
And I'm like, the wenya mami.
And she looks at Alyssa's. Her position has changed. She's curled on top of the sheets, and she looks at the scorch mark. What happened?
It was the incense. I needed incense for the dance.
The disc man blew up that we
Yeah.
got her.
Yes.
She walks
Damn
over. She walks
electronics.
over, and she looks. She goes. She looks at Nick. She goes, "Did you put the incense on top of the package?"
It's because it's
Oh
it
my
needed a little
god!
elevation.
She gives you a big hug. It worked. She woke her up.
It's Asian stuff,
Your Asian culture cured her.
You're very
Nick.
white, yeah, Asian.
Wisdom of the Orient, as
Unbelievable.
always.
And she walks over and she's looking. She's kind of picking up Alyssa's arm where she got slashed, and the claw marks have started to heal, and her eyes kind of flutter open, and she's like, "Mom," and she's like, "I'm here," and she's holding Alyssa, and the fever is broke.
Mrs. Matt, I've tried sushi and I liked it.
It was aloe.
She ignores you. As she cradles
Well done.
closely.
We did it. We did it.
We did it, but
Dude,
we still don't know who did it to her.
We can start saving people. We just need more wolfsbane. And what else was in that package?
4 pounds of silver.
And 4 pounds of silver.
Yeah. Just go to the local Radio Shack and pick it up.
It's no big deal.
All right,
I mean,
but at least
I'm sure it's
she's
at Costco.
at least she's safe, and she hopefully will be safe in the hospital here while we get to the bottom of this.
The answer was yes. Those are song lyrics from a Metallica song.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Are they really?
Yeah.
I thought they were. I thought
Of,
that was.
it's called Of Wolf and Men. And on that
I was
note,
hoping it was stabbing westward.
we will take a short break. We'll take a 5-minute break, gentlemen. Good job. Way to go.
Don't need a
right.
poopy.
I don't want to talk about it.
Uh-oh. All right, short break.
Hmm.
You really gonna let me borrow your headphones for my Dallas trip?
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Which ones do you want?
The ones that
Do
you're
you want
wearing.
the Apple ones? Sure.
Yeah, is that cool? Oh, what happened to the kitty?
Oh, he has dry skin and he scratches his head too much,
Oh,
and so
poor
he just
baby.
put this cone on, or else he like bleeds from his head,
Oh,
and so
sorry
he
to
likes
hear
it when
that.
I hold him because
Yeah.
he
How?
gets scaled because he can't see.
Yeah. How old is PP?
15.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Poor PP. Oh. PP's had a rough year.
Yeah, he's in a lot of shit.
Oh, where's my? There we go. So Matt, what was the highlight of your trip? You think?
Oh yeah.
It was nice seeing my family, but it was really great. I had never been to Germany before, and we went to Cologne, um, and we saw the cathedral there, which is just massive. Like, I really love that kind of architecture. And
Mm-hmm.
this was like a cathedral that was built in the 1200s. It's so incredibly massive, and we managed to walk up the steps of one of the towers, which is 530 something steps to the top. It's like one of the
Holy
tallest
shit.
Jesus.
buildings in the entire city. Um, Way too out of shape to do that, but we did it, and
Nice.
and yeah, it was just an incredible experience. Just seeing something that, you know, it took 800 years to build it, thousands of hands worked on it.
And only like
Just
10 minutes
incredible.
to carve your name into it.
I, dude, there was totally graffiti up there. I was really upset to see that. Like,
Mm,
go up there, somebody totally was carving their names up in there, and like, you know, like love locks. People were like putting love
yeah.
locks all over the fucking
Ugh.
place.
It's a
Um,
waste of a lot.
it's a waste of a lot. I think they sell them specifically for that. Like they engrave them and stuff.
There's not even a key. I think there's ones that they don't even have keyhole.
They might not. Yeah.
They leave those love locks on in Harper's Ferry on the bridge. You know
Uh
what I'm talking
huh.
about, Nick?
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
train
I've seen it
bridge.
before, but I've seen it where it collapsed it. It like pulled the mesh away.
Oh, because the weight of the locks.
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I mean, the cathedral was amazing, and I'm gonna put together some albums. I'll share my
Oh,
photos
nice.
if you guys care to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
How was the food? Was there any highlights for food?
I'll paste yeah, I'll paste that right now. Actually, the obscene amount
Where'd you go?
of bratwurst.
Germany?
Yeah, you did. I mean, you
I
did.
went to Germany. Yeah.
Ah,
Why'd you have to put your dick next to each one? We don't need that reference every
It
time.
It was for scale, you know, so we know.
Which one's which? Uh, I can't tell.
uh you should be able to tell once you see this, yeah. God, where is it? I took hundreds of
sausage.
photos here. How do I
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
That looks delicious. The whole
Yeah.
It,
setup.
Yeah,
it's
it
it's
does.
it's
Whoa.
delicious and intimidating all at the same time.
Yeah, I couldn't finish it, but it was,
Wow.
yeah, this gigantic fucking bratwurst. And it's over, you can't see the potatoes, but it's like fried
Yeah.
potatoes and like
Did you
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
beer gravy and all that.
Oh.
did you put
It's
the end in your
tradition that you
mouth or
can't
just
chew it. Yeah. You just gotta.
like a
You're
general
gonna become a
spaghetti.
little human
That's
Fruit
that's
Loop.
like a screen grab from those YouTubes of like the guys who like eat food and record it. You know, like
Yeah.
how much
The
sausage is for
mukbangers.
one man? You know, exactly. Like
That's
man
awesome.
versus food. Jesus.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
no, that was the meal we decided to eat before climbing the 530 something steps, which I
It's like
think
a little like
in
waterfall
retrospect
of vomit behind you.
yeah,
Oh my god. Probably
was not.
just sat in your belly like a brick.
Yeah, it did. It did, and it was not step climbing food for sure. But yeah, I'll share some more. I got
Okay.
stuff.
Um, Going back to the mystery. So, as Matt's mom is cradling Alyssa, do you all want to try to explore the hospital at all, or like what's the next move here? What do you guys
We
want to do?
we determined there's something evil here. What was that the thing?
I don't know
Oh,
if
the
Kenny's
Yeah, yeah.
communicated it to y'all what he thinks is going on, but Kenny knows that there's
I thought he did.
something going on.
Yeah, just with the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I gave him the quick rundown. I'm not sure if these 13-year-old boys are, really paying attention about my
No, I paid
occult beliefs.
attention.
But
I was paying attention. Guys, come on, I was paying attention.
all right.
Or something.
But yeah, while we're here, I think it could be worth
Was evil.
something
Yeah, I mean, I
exploring
guess
more.
while everyone's
Maybe.
kind of distracted by the miracle, could we sneak out and
Absolutely.
go?
Absolutely. Yeah,
And
we're gonna
like,
have to roll for that.
would we have like a sense of like where the servers would be in a hospital? Like, is that something we would know? I
No idea. No clue.
do
think
we
it's like
I
a
get?
mean,
basement thing.
Was
I
it
mean,
in
it
the
could be.
schematic? Or
No,
sorry, Kenny.
the quote unquote schematic you got was more like a it was like a very general room layout.
No.
I'm going to an office somewhere.
I mean, I don't know. How would we even know where to start? Like, what Kenny? I mean, it was just saying that there's something originating from here.
As you
Records
Yeah,
that the that there was a lot of money going in for kind of unknown reasons.
I guess we have
like
to
there's weird
find.
money things. There's things with the internet traffic. Like there's like a really abnormal amount, and then there was that thing with my neighbor who like took a kid to the or were pregnant and they came back like without a kid.
Right.
And it goes
So
things with, and obviously we're
all
having
right.
victims of things.
As
I
you
think
guys
we should like split up.
as you guys okay, yeah, as you guys walk out of the room, the hallway goes two directions. So there's a direction you came from, which is there's an elevator bank, but it continues on farther past the elevator bank. And then of course the hallway extends farther down the other way. So you can either go left or right when you come out of the room. And certainly you can split up
I
if
want to
you
go
wish.
check out where the babies. Like, let's like. I think we should go split. Like, someone should go check out like the where the prenatal or whatever, or
The
to
neonatal
see if
unit.
something weird's going on there. Yeah, since like two kids have gone missing.
So we're gonna go to the administrator office, and then we're gonna go to the prenatal. Is what you're saying, or
Yeah, I think
natal?
we should like split up, or like someone should go to the basement to check out like a server or like whatever how they're connected to the internet.
So
Basement sounds sketchy.
there's 1, 2, 5 of us. How should we
Should
split
be
up?
three down in the basement, at least. Right?
Okay. Um.
Matt, do you
Well,
want to go to the basement or the prenatal?
I'll I'll go to the basement. I'll go to the
I'll
basement.
go with
Kenny.
Matt.
Oh, okay. I thought you want to go to the neonatal. We split up our
Yeah, the
magic.
basement sounds more fun.
Okay.
Oh yeah, are we?
Yeah,
Were we
we
the
should
only
each go.
magic users?
I think we are.
Okay, I'll go to the either the administrator or the prenatal.
Everybody can use magic, just some people are better at it than others.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure I don't have any type of magic, really.
You do. You can
Magic
cast
or
spells,
friendship.
but you just suck at it.
Oh, and that.
I'll go to the administrator office or whatever.
I'll go with you.
All right, I'll go. Okay, then I'll go to the prenatal or the baby place,
Neonatal. Okay. And Kenny, where are you going?
neonatal.
I'll go to the neonatal because I want to see about the neighbor's baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Matt, I'm
Yes,
sorry,
okay.
where'd you say you were going?
I guess the administrator's office.
All right. All right. So you guys split up. Split skis.
Yeah, always the best idea.
Nick and Dave go to the left, and Mateo, Kenny, and Matt go to the right. The neonatal unit is on the third floor, so we'll pick up from there. Um, you guys go to the right, and you take an elevator bank separate from Nick and Dave. Having a general idea of the layout and following the signs, you go to the third floor. It opens up, and you're immediately pushed to the side by a a group of a doctor, an obstetrician, two nurses, and a screaming woman on a bed. And as you get pushed to the side, there's just blood all over her bed, and she is
Ooh.
screaming bloody murder. And so you guys jump out, and they're hitting the button, and it closes. And you walk
Shit.
out, and you see a doctor. You know how in hospitals they have like sort of an open floor plan with like the different uh, with the different sort of like wards that are separated by curtains, and there's like a nurse's station in the middle.
Hmm.
Okay, so you see a doctor. Um, she's a petite woman with sort of like short chestnut brown hair that's pinned behind her ears, and she's got glasses resting on top, and she's just got her head in her hands, and she's just shaking her head.
We go up and say, "Are you okay? What happened?"
She looks up at you, and she goes, "Are you with somebody? Are you
Yes.
lost?"
No, no, no. We're supposed to be here. We're visiting a friend.
Just wait here. Let me get the nurse. And she walks away, weary. You guys look around.
We slip away.
Okay, yeah. So you guys slip away. So it's the central area where they have bays, and then if you walk farther down the hallway, there are sort of like birthing suites, and then even farther down are where they keep the neonatal unit with the babies. And so,
Hmm.
as you guys are walking through, um, you just hear sort of this. It, it's silent with punctuated with moans, and just you hear signs of stress. And before you reach the neonatal unit, there's a woman. You see a stern woman of maybe early 60s, and she is pushing an empty baby um, carriage. I don't know what you call it.
Strollers?
It's like this. It's like a. It's kind of
Like
like a
the
carriage.
plastic ones.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Like those.
she's tall and imposing. She's wearing a white nurse's uniform that was probably the standard in the 1970s, and it makes her stand out from all the other nursing staff that you've seen at the hospital. Um,
Suspicious as fuck.
She is solidly built too. She's a bosomly solid woman. She turns around. She's got like these steel blue eyes. Her long gray
Oh
hair
shit.
is pulled back in a bun that's hidden under an
Vampire
old-fashioned
as
nurse's
fuck.
cap. And she's got a pair of tortoiseshell reading glasses dangling around her neck on a silver chain that's made of heart-shaped links. And she turns around and she goes, "May I help you, young man?"
Weren't you, Kenny? Weren't you going to ask about your neighbor's baby or
E-
something?
yeah, like, well, fuck, should I start with that then? Um,
I bow racistly.
I'm sorry,
um,
she says. We don't have any Asian babies, so clearly you're not here to see a brother or sister.
okay, okay, I'll do this. I was gonna, I asked if I could see how my neighbors, and I think I know my neighbor's name. Is that fair to say, Scott? The neighbor that had the kid?
Yep, yeah,
I
you
think
do.
it's reasonable. So I say I'm looking for Mr. and Mrs. Kid.
Oh,
Like
one
I want
second.
to say hello
I
to
wrote
them.
it down. I wrote it down. Your neighbors are Indian. I wrote it down. Shit. I'm gonna say it's the Patels. I think
Okay.
it's the Patels that I wrote down.
So I tell her, could you tell me where Mr. and Mrs. Patel's newborn baby is? I want to say hello and wish, see the
She
kid.
says, "I'm sorry, but that's privileged information, and you don't look Indian."
Wow,
Okay.
she's super
Whoa!
racist.
Checkmate. I mean, that's right. Uh,
How dare
I'm
you use
East
your
Indian
eyes?
though. Asian.
I
No.
suggest you turn around before I call security.
What's your name?
Can't you read? And it says her name tag says Hatchet. She looks exactly like the
I'm like, I
nurse
love.
from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. If anybody's ever seen it, Nurse Ratchet, that's exactly what she looks like.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
Oh, I'm like, I love your outfit.
Isn't India
Thank
part of
you
Asia?
and good day.
And then we leave.
So you look in the baby basket, right? Yeah, you get a glimpse of it. And inside of it is it's a mixture of there's like sort of like red spots on it, but there's also like sort of like a greenish brown spots as well, just like stained on the bedding in there. And there's no baby. And
Can we look at
she
to
walks
see if
past
what the name is on there?
she walks past you, and you do not see a name. She walks past you, and another nurse approaches you. She is she approaches and she says, I'm so sorry. Can I help you fine gentlemen? She's beautiful. She's got short pixie cut hair, a brown, big beautiful eyes, like full lips, like late 20s, early 30s, gorgeous. She says, "I'm so sorry."
Are you just describing the lead singer of the Cardigans?
She says, "Is the Cardigans have brown hair?" I thought she had blonde hair.
Oh no, she had blonde hair. Yeah.
She had blonde hair.
She goes, I we ch- boys, if unless you have a reason for being here, it's time for you to leave. We've had a rough day in this area, and
What happened?
Miss Nurse Hatchet is she's just a little upset. Is all. We we lost a little one, and there's another one in crisis. So
Oh, what? What's
not a good day to be up here. If you're here exploring, there's other parts of the hospitals that I think would be more interesting to you.
we were just trying to see if our friend's kid was here.
What's his name?
Patel?
Patel. Patel. Come with me. She walks over. She walks you over to the nurse's station. She's no. I'm sorry. We do not have a Patel here.
Hmm.
Mm.
Perhaps they
Why
were
are the babies getting sick?
discharged. I mean, children die of a variety of reasons. We have our good days and we have our bad days. Today is a bad day. I don't want to. I
Okay.
don't want you. I don't want to give you the details. It's confidential, first of all, but I also don't want to give you any nightmares or anything like that. It's part of the job, really. But it's
What do you
still,
mean nightmare?
well, when people lose children, I mean, knowing the details of that can be very traumatic for somebody of your age. So understand, I'm not willing to divulge that kind of information to you, but we have our good days and we have
Bro,
our
you
bad
got a
days.
dish.
I can't. I'm sorry. I love your outfit, though. Your outfit is adorable.
Thank you. Thank you.
It is vaguely oriental that I'm sure most would find very interesting and important.
I don't know how to take the wording, but okay, and then we leave.
All right.
It looks like
So-
babies were murdered here.
All right. So to the administrators, I'm sorry, who went to the administrator's office? That was Mateo. No.
It was
who
me and
Yeah, I went.
Matt.
All right, you and Matt. You guys take
I,
the
w- I
elevators.
went.
Okay.
I went.
Dave, Mateo, and Matt. You guys take the elevators up to the 4th floor. No, I'm sorry, down to the ground floor, and you go to the administrator's office. And in the office, you see a plump, rosy-cheeked woman with styled high red hair. She has an upturned pixie-like nose and sparkling hazel eyes. She's wearing a suit that matches her burgundy jacket, and a silver locket hangs around her neck. It's nestled perfectly in that little clavicle divot. And she turns around from her desk. She says, may I help you?
Yeah. We're doing a report for our school paper, and we're wondering if, like,
You
you
want
know,
to know
there.
everything there is to know about being a hospital administrator. Well, you've come to the right place, little man.
Yes, and
She
you know,
takes
from
out,
the.
as you're talking, she takes out a piece of hard candy from her pocket and she hands it to you.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you.
It's the raspberry ones with the sort of the jelly middle in the center.
Yeah.
It's really hard on the outside.
Oh fuck, they're so
I'm
good.
gonna save this for later. So, like, I guess. Well,
I wish I
like,
went with them.
how
Oh,
long
man.
have you been the hospital administrator?
That is a great question. You are a smart man. You are a smart little man.
Thank you.
I have
Thank
been
you.
working here for 3.5 years, and I have
Wow.
not wasted my life.
See, I told you 3.5 years, guys. I knew it. I said it before.
You
We were
called
talking
it,
about
young
it
man.
earlier.
You called
Yes,
it. And she gives
I
you
knew it.
hard candy, too.
Yes.
You have not wasted your time, because I bet it's such an interesting job. Would you say
Oh, my word.
the-
The paperwork is absolutely fascinating. Do
have
you know
there
how
been?
many? Do you know how many goiters I process? You'd be
I'm-
surprised at the number.
Have there?
Man, that's weird. My Discord just What was the question?
Have
I think
you
someone's picking up the phone.
have you had over your course of 3 years? Has there been a time when there's been more challenges you've faced?
That is an excellent question. Let me tell you something. Dealing with insurance companies has not been easy in my line of work. They're
Oh.
constantly changing the rules, and I have to. It's a lot of paperwork, young man. A lot of paper. You have to know. You have to always be up to date on the new medical codes. It's very important.
Oh my
Otherwise,
gosh.
I know, right? Otherwise, the patients will not get the benefits they deserve.
Have there been more patients recently than usual, or is it pretty much business as usual?
I would say it's business as usual. We have had a spike in gonorrhea. I don't know what that's all about, but and I probably shouldn't be telling you that. but
Oh, is that something
We're
with like?
that's
Fail.
a,
Is
it
that's a
hitting
sexually
the
transmitted
pediatric?
disease. That's a sexually transmitted
Yeah.
disease.
I knew about that one too.
Always use for protection.
Is gonorrhea the kind of thing that is like it's when diarrhea goes away, like gonorrhea, like
Nope.
gone?
No, it's
No.
it's like almost like an infection of your penis. So what I'm
Oh,
saying is just choose your partners wisely, young man.
yes.
He gets wheezy.
That's
She
one of
hands
those
you
things
another
called.
hard candy.
That's another thing called an STD, right?
That is correct.
Have there been any other strange past viruses that have happened lately, like weird things?
Let me see here. I can't. I mean, not that I can recall. Not that I can recall. Did you boys hear the strangest thing happen? I was at my desk and I was processing a dozen gonorrhea claims, and suddenly it got really
Gushing,
slow.
overflowing.
It got really slow at my computer, and the whole system shut down.
Oh.
And then it was weird. I thought I don't know. I've never seen anything like that. And then it was just all this like my screen went blank, and then it came back, and there was just all these weird symbols just started flooding
Hey, aren't you good at
down.
computers?
Did you print any of those symbols out?
I did not. I didn't. Can you do that?
Actually, Kenny, are you with us?
Yeah.
No.
What's up?
Oh yeah.
No,
Did we go with them?
Kenny went to.
No, not with you guys.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no. I'm with you. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, you can print if you hit the print screen button. You could you could print what's going on. Is it still doing it?
No, it's not doing it now.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
sorry, but it's just the darndest thing. And I went to the computer and went to the printer. Actually, it's now that you mentioned that, I did go to the printer for to print out for one of the gonorrhea claims that I was processing, and it did print out this weird like gobbledygook. Let me show it to you, and she hands you a sheet.
oh wow, this is interesting. I look at the sheet. What do I see,
Dude,
Scott?
it is insane looking. It looks like the Matrix, like
Yeah.
like gobbledygook. That's what it looks like. It looks like
Oh my god,
alien symbols.
Could we make a?
I know what
Can I
it
make
is.
can I make a photocopy of this and take it for research?
That is garbage. You can have it, young man.
Oh, thank you. I put it in my pocket. Well, this is you're awesome. What was your name again?
My name is Pamela, as the name tag says.
You fucking idiot.
She said, "I am so glad you took an interest in this young man. Are you here for a reason? Do you have somebody in the hospital that you're visiting?"
Well, I mean, besides interviewing you, yeah, one of our friends' sisters got really sick, and so we came to visit her. She's recovering though. I think she's doing okay.
So sweet of you.
She didn't have gonorrhea.
She didn't know there was no
It wasn't
gonorrhea.
gonorrhea, Pamela.
It affects women too.
Do you wash your hands?
You don't know. Maybe she did have gonorrhea. Maybe
But that's
unnoticeable.
what she was in the
we don't know her
hospital.
that
this
well.
Very possible.
She
Wait a
might
second.
also.
How many cases of gonorrhea did you have this week?
I mean, at
Me?
least a dozen.
It's kind of abnormal.
You say that under your breath. You say that under your breath.
Are you certain all these cases have been gonorrhea?
I mean, that's what they said, So, I mean, I just processed the claims.
Has
By the
anybody?
way, the code for gonorrhea is 069.
Nice.
You hear me giggle from all the way in the neonatal.
Thank you, Pamela. Thank you so much for your help. You guys want any answer more
a
questions?
Lovely day.
All right. So we got the gobbledygook paper. Do we meet up back with the guys?
Yeah, man, you guys meet up.
Well, didn't people go to the basement?
Nobody went to the basement.
Okay.
All right. So we meet up, and I show everybody the paper.
Oh, I think we lay it down and like in a certain way, and it'll be a picture or something stupid.
It's just one piece of paper, Nick.
Oh
It's not a
fuck!
stack.
You have to fold it like those things that remember you do the finger thing. See if
Or is
Oh,
it
yeah.
like one of those
Picking up
You have to
magic
hold it up
paintings
to the
where you gotta unfocus
horizon.
your eye?
You have to hold it
yeah,
up to the
Indiana
horizon,
Jones.
and it'll match exactly the wreckage of a spaceship, and then it'll show you exactly in the wreckage where to go. Because
Oh my god!
obviously someone would have made that.
Don't talk about Star Wars. So stupid.
You hate it so much.
I do.
All right, you guys meet up at Alyssa's. Matt's mom is still cuddling Alyssa, and Alyssa is wide awake. She's doing really great.
All right. Well, what time is it now, Scott?
Okay, so I'm
420.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna
Blaze
say
it up, bro.
it's probably about 7 o'clock ish.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say it's about 7 o'clock ish.
All right. So, I mean, we could visit for the remaining hour and then just be. Well, no, we should. I'm gonna tell my mom that we should go because you guys are gonna need time to get back home before the curfew.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
You kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
have to
yeah.
you kind of have to tear her away from your little sister.
Yeah.
And she wants to go down to the gift shop and buy her something and take it back up. So, you guys leave the room. She goes down to the gift shop. She's looking for like a teddy bear or something or activity book. And Dave, as you're standing outside the gift shop, and you look over, and there's a man. He's got like
Just masturbating.
he is eyeing you, and it's clearly the janitor, right? And he's got a mop bringer. He's an elderly man.
Gonorrhea patient zero.
He's
Yeah.
hunched over a mop bringer, and he's got thinning hair, and it's long and scraggly. And he looks over at you, and you guys make eye contact, and his face is just like this roadmap of wrinkles, and he's got these bulging blue
Gonorrhea.
eyes. And he kind of looks, and you guys have this weird like moment where you guys look at each other, and then he turns
Make out.
away and he starts pushing his mop bringer down the hall.
Mm.
I can go up
Oh
to
my
him.
god, go talk to him.
Yeah, ask him what's going on.
This
See
is your
see-
moment.
See if he knows anything that's
Will they or won't
really
they?
weird. If anybody's seen anything, it would be him.
Do you okay? So you walk over to him,
Yeah.
and what do you say?
Hey, handsome.
Hey, man. You notice anything weird going on around here?
He looks at you and he goes,
For some reason, in my head he's as a pirate accent.
"Haven't noticed anything weird." What? I'm the janitor at a hospital. I notice everything weird. What's it to you?
What about, like, extra weird? Beyond the normal weird?
They're losing babies in the neonatal unit every day.
Yeah.
Why is that? Tell me.
You tell
so
me.
much gonorrhea.
Yeah, we heard about the gonorrhea. That makes sense. But the babies.
I'm telling you. Listen to me. And he grabs your shoulder.
Oh, now I have gonorrhea.
He grabs your shoulder.
Yeah.
Dude, and he pulls you in. And he goes,
Shoulderia.
Shoulderia.
People don't know what goes on underneath. They don't know about the tunnels. They don't know what happens down there.
What?
What happened?
Show us the tunnels. Show us the tunnels.
I can't tell you.
Where are the tunnels?
Very
They'll
anticlimactic.
know. And you hear somebody clear their throat somewhere in the distance, and he lets go to you, and he goes, "I've said too much.
We gotta find these tunnels. Which way?
Yeah, tunnels.
Which way to
Basement.
the tunnel?
Basement.
Is it this way? I
Just
point any
go
direction.
to the basement.
Oh, we gotta go. All right. Everybody bring your gun.
I warned you, young man. Things are going down there that aren't fun and fancy like a case of gonorrhea. It's nefarious.
It's just a shot, man, and a pill. It's fine.
It's worth it. Usually it's worth it. Every time I've had it, it's been worth it. So let's just go on.
Worth
You
it,
haven't seen what I've seen.
Gonorrhea? I've seen gonorrhea.
And many.
You ever looked into a man's eyes and told him he had gonorrhea?
You ever seen it? Gonorrhea on a man's eyes?
What's going on down there is worse than genital warts. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. All right, so should we go down to the basement? I get gonorrhea.
And he leaves you, right?
I got shoulderia, but it'll be fine. Let's go.
It'll go away.
But he kind of, Dave, he kind of manhandled you a little bit. He kind of grabbed your shoulder and he's kind of shaking you, and he kind of had his hands all over you, bro.
Yeah,
it was weird. It wasn't like sexual weird. It was just weird. Like, it was strange. He was like grabbing your arm and stuff like that. And, well, okay. Matt's mom,
late at night, you touch yourself.
13-year-old
comes out. Matt's mom comes out of the gift shop, and she's got the stuff for Alyssa. So you guys go back upstairs. You give Alyssa the stuff. You wish her well. You go back down, and she drives you back to Matt's house. Unless there's something more you guys want to try to do.
Does Alyssa know what happened?
Do you want to ask her, like, if she remembers, or?
No.
Is she coming home with us?
No, she's gonna stay in the hospital.
Well, should we explore the basement? It sounded like there was something down there.
Yeah, I feel like we should go to the basement.
Hell yeah.
Matt's mom so visiting hours are coming to an end, and she's ready to go home.
Okay.
All right, so I guess we'll go home then.
So we shoot her.
All right. Are you
What's
good at
that?
Matt's
Was that
house?
alcohol that you put on someone's face and then they fall asleep?
Ethanol?
Yes, and then she wakes up and she's fine.
Like
It's all good.
chloroform, yeah.
Chloroform,
Yeah. Anybody have any?
Chloroform.
She'll be fine, right?
Of course.
How do you do it? Just put on a rag? No,
Yeah, you put
That's
on a
it.
rag and then
That's
do
all
that
you
with
do.
those.
That's all
all you do.
Just put it on a
And I think if you do
rag
too much, they die.
No, just a little bit. A dab.
Dave.
It's a dollop.
The janitor, his name tag said his name was Standard.
Standard?
Standard?
Yeah, Standard.
Seems weird.
Not a name.
Standard.
It's not standard for a name though, but go ahead.
Yeah. All right, you guys get back to Matt's house. What's next, gentlemen? It's Wednesday. It's getting.
I think I have
evening.
gonorrhea.
I definitely have gonorrhea on both shoulders.
Yeah.
Should we make
changed
a
my
plan
clothes.
we have a few days before the party. Should we make a plan to try to make our way back to the hospital the next day? I mean, Alyssa's still there. We could go there.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we can like sneak in.
We might be able to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know us now. Go on our own.
Recognize us, yeah.
We'll
Especially
bring
if,
a
We can try,
if
yeah.
we're
bag of
related.
McDonald's or something like that.
Or
Like,
or if we like befriend the janitor and then we get the keys from him.
yeah. What do you want? We can't get him liquor or
A
anything.
BJ, like one BJ.
You'd go for that.
We're all 13, right? That's probably
Yeah, so
not-
I'd do it. At 13, I'd probably be on board.
I'm not going to suggest or go along with that too much, but I also can't stop you. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Scott, what would
We're
that
all-
be?
we're all-
Manipulate someone, help out,
Yeah, is
act
it
under
charm?
pressure.
Definitely
Help out.
Oh, yeah,
Is it under pressure?
Oh, God.
Yeah, all the above. No, classy.
All right, so we're going back to the hospital. We're gonna ride our bikes there.
Well, hold on a second. So it's evening time, right?
Yeah, we'll do
So
it
are you guys
later.
going back tonight or the next day or like what's
Ooh,
happening?
yeah, maybe we sneak in tonight.
Well, I don't want to sneak into the hospital, like break in.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
We
like
all have
tomorrow.
Let's do tomorrow. Let's do when the curfew's not enacted and it's not so hard to get around and we don't get jumped by
Yeah.
werewolves. And
Oh yeah,
bullies.
the curfew. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, you're
but
right.
do we
yeah.
have any other leads from now to the party? I mean, obviously the hospital is a big thing, but are there other things that we
In the
should?
I
meanwhile,
don't think so. Like we've had
Not really, right?
encounters, but
Pour
we don't
everything into
really
the
know.
hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. We don't know, and we have no idea who the other werewolf is.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no idea, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no idea.
might be you, Nick.
I'd be okay
It
with
might
that.
be you. It might be you.
All right.
Could it be one of us, Scott?
Maybe.
I knew it.
All right. As I guess you guys go your separate ways as you're walking home.
Oh, can I have a sleepover?
Do you want to have a sleepover?
Sleepover.
You know,
We
our
could do
parents
sleep-
didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
On a Wednesday?
Yeah, we
literally
did
our
it like
parents
any-
didn't- Yeah, our
yeah.
parents didn't give a shit.
Any day we want to do.
Yeah. I wouldn't be
Really?
able to do it on a Wednesday.
Losers.
Yeah,
All right,
they're-
yeah, we just go our separate ways.
All right. As y'all separate and go your separate ways, and you're walking home, you hear.
What do we hear?
I don't hear
Did you
anything.
hear that? Oh,
No.
shit.
No, we didn't.
No.
I played an effect and it didn't work. You
Oh.
hear howling. You hear
Pretty
very
standard.
pronounced howling.
Puppies.
So wait, Matt's home already though, right?
Yeah, I'm probably home.
And I forgot. I live next to Matt, don't I?
Yeah, you live right across the street. So Dave, Kenny,
Mm-hmm.
and Nick, you guys start walking really quickly.
All right.
As you guys go to sleep, you wake up the next day, you go to school. Is there anything you want to do in school, or do we just want to pass through to after school?
Well, where do we know where she got the scratch? Like, was it at school? Was it? Does she remember
No,
where?
it was in the backyard. Remember? She
Matt's
got attacked.
backyard.
Yeah.
While we were watching.
Oh,
Kenny,
yeah.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
like while we're
it's-
at school. I would like to see if I can get more intel about this party that's coming in 2 days.
Good idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're not. I guess we can just go, right? Because I think the flyers said just it was the barn, right? Like we don't. It didn't say anything about like an invite list or anything like that.
Mateo has the flyer. He definitely stole
Yeah.
it from his sister's desk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. He stole it from his sister's desk.
I want to go up to the cool kids at school and be like, hey man, do you guys
No, good luck. Good luck
guys-
with that.
do you guys party?
All right, who are the cool kids? To give me some names.
Uh,
Okay, no. Here's what happens. Here's what happens. Okay. you go up to, so you guys sit pretty much together, right? And Mateo, you walk over to Bucky and Scott Griffin's table,
all right.
and you're like, and you
Were
say
they
what you say.
popular? I don't think that they were
No,
popular.
they totally were not popular, but
Yeah.
that's what Mateo thinks is popular.
Do you guys party?
Bucky's like, Mateo, you know I'm down. What's going on?
Yeah. So where's it at?
Nostrils all-
You know what I'm saying? You guys going?
Scott Griffin, he bends over and he coughs on his French fries and he goes, "You're not getting any of these, dummy."
That's disgusting. No, okay. But are you guys going to the party, the big party in 2 days?
Bucky goes, "I'm there. What party?
Oh, there's don't worry about it.
Bucky didn't have a elder brother or sister, correct? Yeah,
he had
he was the
multiple.
elder.
He had multiple older brothers and sisters, but they were way old.
Oh, okay. And Griffin, I think, was the eldest in his family, so he wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So they have no idea what you're talking about. But they're
All right.
down.
Can I go to a? All right. I'll get back to you guys. Okay. I'll be right back. Can I go to a different lunch table?
Bucky gives you the double guns.
I go over to two guys who have like varsity football jerseys on, or not jerseys, Leatherman. What do you call it? I forget what they're called. Leather jackets.
Leather jackets, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, hey, are you guys going to the party? Well, I don't know what day it is. So it's Wednesday. So it's Friday, right? On wait,
Saturday.
is it? Oh, it's Saturday. So what day is it today then?
Wednesday. It's Thursday.
Okay.
Thursday.
Are you guys going to the party on Saturday?
They're
Hi.
like, what, dude? What party? And the other guy
Okay.
goes, "Why are you talking to this loser? He doesn't
My-
know
my-
anything about
my-
parties."
My apologies. And so I turn around. I look at the flyer. Can I read the flyer again? Because I don't remember what it says.
It just says party at a party under the full moon, Saturday night. It doesn't give a place.
Wait, wasn't it in that bar though? We went to.
Nope.
That's where
Nope.
Oh.
Well, you don't know if it's in the bar. There's no place listed.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do.
So you
All right,
guys
go
are
back to the.
eight. You guys are in 8th grade at Robert Frost. So
Uh-huh.
this is a high schoolers party.
Listen, guys, I don't know how to say this, but we're gonna have to walk over to the high school and talk to some high schoolers to figure out about this party.
So
Wait,
I would say like Dave is probably down for that.
Dave, you want to go talk to some high school kids with me?
I'll give it a shot.
I'm not doing that.
Matt, can I borrow your gun?
I have a gun.
I don't know if
Okay,
that's a
we
good
should-
idea.
Shouldn't be using the gun in this scenario.
Trust me, nobody ever brings guns to schools. It'll be a total surprise, okay, for everybody.
It'll never happen.
Never happen. All right.
That's fucked up.
Sorry.
So just so everybody who's not from where we grew up understands, the high school is literally down a hill from the middle school. It's literally just like 100,
Like down a path.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
150
it's like-
yards away.
Okay. Cool.
So Dave and I guess start walking down there.
All right, it's lunch
go.
break. You guys. Okay. So I'm gonna have you roll for this, because it's funny, and I hope you fail. All right. I want you to. Where is my thing? Okay. I want you to act under pressure. So you're gonna roll 2d6 plus cool. Both of you have to roll it.
Watch out now.
Oh shoot! Well, I epic failed on that one. 2 for me.
Mark
I got a
experience.
10.
That work experience. All right.
All right, here's what happens. Dave slips out without a problem. All right,
Uh-huh.
and you were like literally about to walk out the door when the math teacher, Mr. Weaver, catches you, and he goes, "Mateo, I hope you weren't planning to leave school
No,
premises."
I was not planning to leave. Listen, this is
You're
kind of weird.
supposed to be in the lunchroom. And
Listen, there was a squirrel who was injured. I saw him
I
on my way
don't
to
wanna
school,
hear it, Mateo.
and I have to go make sure he's okay. He's out in the woods.
let me see your hall pass.
Mr. Reaver, please let me go check on the squirrel. It's important.
Let me see your hall.
All right, I'm gonna use.
not gonna ask you again.
All right, I'm using my spell's panic button. All right.
Okay, all right.
And this is I'm running for it. When you need to escape, name the route. I'm gonna run out that door into the woods as fast as I can. Um,
From Mr. Weaver.
yes, 2d6 plus
All right,
sharp.
Mr. Weaver. Just so everybody has a description of me, he is a middle-aged man with extremely sweaty armpits all the time. He wears big, heavy glasses, and he looks super depressed all the time.
Bam. Oh crap! I got a 2. All right, so on a fail, let's see. On a miss, you're caught. I'm caught. I'm caught.
Yeah.
The
Mateo.
squirrel. His name was Cheerio. I love him. Please.
He takes out like a pad. He's like, "This is a detention slip, young man. Report to my room at the end of the day. You have detention. Go back to the lunchroom."
Yes, sir. Go back to the lunch. Defeated.
Okay, all right. So you failed twice, so you get to mark 2 experience.
Okay.
What does experience do?
Once you get enough experience, you get to level up your character. All right, Dave, you run down the hill. You sneak into the high school, Thomas Wooten High School. You walk into, so there's like a sort of like an asphalt area. It kind of looks like almost like a small basketball court, and you're able to slip into a door that's suspiciously open and unlocked. You pick that area because there's an SUV, a huge suburban SUV that's parked on the asphalt that probably shouldn't be there because all the other cars are actually in the lot. But you pick that spot because you're like, oh, it's probably open, and it is. And you slip into the high school, and it's quiet because
Hello, fellow high schoolers.
it's well,
Oh,
it's there's a period going on. You're in between periods right now.
oh,
So you slip into the high school.
okay. So I'm walking around by myself.
Yeah.
No one's there.
Yeah, and you don't know anything about Thomas Wooten High School. You don't know where the cafeteria is. You don't know where anything is.
Um. Well, I'll walk around till I look for the cafeteria, I guess.
Okay. So you're walking around. All you see is like halls, like rows and rows of lockers. Um, and you turn the corner and you see a stout man with blonde hair and a blonde mustache. And he's got his back turned towards you. I don't know why you know his mustache was back turned to you, but you know he's got a mustache. So his back is turned to you, and he's like he seems to be patrolling the halls.
All right, I duck back and hide.
Okay. All right. All right. So you wait for him to turn the corner. You turn the corner. It's taking you a minute. As you're walking through the hall, the bell rings, and all these high schoolers just start saturating the halls.
Okay, then I'm able to kind of duck in between them and go to the cafeteria or find it eventually, hopefully.
All right, yeah. As you're walking through the halls, kind of weaving in and out of traffic, like when you were 13, were you pretty tall when you were 13? Or like, did you look like a high schooler, or were you like
No, I was still small.
Okay, all right. So you run into the O'Doyle twins, and they're like, "Oh my God, there's a loser middle schooler in our hallway right now."
No, guys. I was sent here from the middle school. I'm hooking you guys up. Don't worry about it. I'll
We
get you
don't
guys
give
at the
a
end.
fuck what you're doing here. They push you up against the locker, right? And they're about to beat the shit out of you. But then you see your sister walk past them. Do you say anything to her, or just let them beat the shit out of you?
Hey, wait.
What
Hey,
do you
look,
say?
help me out here,
What's your sister's name again?
Sherry.
All right, so Sherry, she turns around. She goes, fuck are you doing here?
I'm trying to help out, but these guys are messing with me.
They're like, are you with this loser? And then she's like, he's my brother. He's my brother. Come on. And then they let
She
you
was
go.
a
They let you go, and as you're walking past, they kick your foot so it like clips the other end of your other foot, and you fall down on the floor.
that's a classic one. It's
Oh,
happened
yeah.
before.
Yeah, and they'll start laughing at you. All right. So your sister's like, "What are you doing here?"
Trying to find some information on the party for the weekend.
Why?
It's really important. It's really important.
You're not invited. You're not.
I
invited,
know.
Dave.
I know. We're not going. I just need to know about it.
Just go to your stupid punk club. I know you sneak out. Go to your stupid punk club. Leave us alone. You're not invited.
I just need to know. What's the deal?
Why do you need to know?
Somebody else needs to know. I just need to know. Don't worry about why. Then I'll be gone. Then I'll be leaving. Come on, help me out.
What do you need to know about the party?
Where it is?
It's. Are you gonna crash it?
No.
Then why do you need to know?
I just need to know, and then I'm gonna go. Come on, hurry up. These guys are
roll
gonna
manipulate
kill me.
person. Roll 2d6 plus charm.
All right, hold on.
You should have told her about the gonorrhea. If you told her about the gonorrhea, then I would have let you just have the information.
Now, what happened while I was gone?
Everybody knows. It's everywhere in the high school. Everybody's got it. 10, ba-boom.
Oh, shit. All right, she goes, I don't know why you need to know this, but it's at one of the housing developments off Piney Meeting House. All right? I don't want to see
All right.
you there. I'm going there.
I won't be there.
I'm gonna look fucking awesome, and you're not gonna be there. I don't know.
Have
why
a
you
good
need to
time.
know.
Thanks.
I don't know why.
Gotta
you
go.
need to know.
I run away.
So you split skis, right? And as you walk out, you're trying to walk out casual, but you're kind of actually stiff. You run into a very large, obese man as you're trying to exit, and he's exiting the same way as you are. And he turns around and he looks at you and he goes, oh, future Wooten student. Yes. And he grabs your shoulder and he says, son, my name's Mr. Musgrove. Remember that name.
Oh my god.
Who's that? Principal?
He's a history teacher.
Oh.
And he gets into his Suburban, which is parked on the asphalt, which shouldn't be there, and he drives away. And you run up the hill and you talk to the boys.
All he said was his name, nothing more about himself?
That's it.
Okay.
Mr. Musgrove.
I'll remember that name.
Man
Yeah.
of mystery.
Oh, yes.
So what
Was he
happened,
cool?
Dave? Did you find out at the party?
Yeah. What was it? Not Pine Grove. What was it? Pine Hole?
Piney
Oh,
Meeting
Piney
House.
Meeting House?
Pine Mia House? It's in the development there. But we can't go. But whatever. We'll do whatever we want. But
Okay,
yeah.
that's on Saturday. Okay. But your sister's going?
She's going, yeah.
God, all the kids are going in high school. This is weird, right?
So, couple
So cool.
facts, you know.
My sister would never be invited to a party, and she's going. This doesn't make any sense.
even Nick, even I'm invited to the party.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
What's going on?
Even Kenny's brother's invited to the party.
Society's collapsing.
How do we prepare for this? All right, guys, should we go get ready for this party by collecting a lot more weapons, or should we go check out the basement of this hospital?
I mean, let's get some fucking guns.
Yes.
Yes to both.
All right. So,
Guns and basements and more guns. We're going to need some weapons down there. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be bad. Flashlights, torches,
I'm gonna need all my katana blades.
crossbows, all of it.
This is for the hospital?
The tunnels.
Oh,
I think we should carry this stuff around with us all the time.
I mean, we already have
what could go wrong?
2 guns.
I bet we could contract Jamie to build us some Molotov cocktails, like 12 of them or something.
So
We're gonna burn this hospital.
as you guys settle in for the night on Thursday, you have a lot of big decisions to make. You know there's some malevolent force in the bowels of the hospital at Shady Grove. You know there's an upcoming party that all the teens are invited to that will take place during a full moon. So as you gather your thoughts and your resources, you have a lot to think about as this mystery comes to a significant climax. So congratulations on curing Alyssa, but now it's time to button up this mystery.
All
That
right.
slut didn't even deserve it.
Whoa! And we will
It's gonorrhea.
Insane amount of gonorrhea. We will continue
So
this
much.
mystery hopefully next weekend if everybody's available.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.